What's up, guys? Welcome to Nutarot. I'm an energy and intuitive reader, and I'm here to do the general reading for somebody. You could be dealing with an Aries, but you don't have to be, though. You could have that in your chart. I will go watch that reading. Capricorn. What's up, Cappy? Thank you so much for being here. I hope you guys are doing swell today. So today we're going to do your general reading. All right, I'm going to pull 2 oracles, clarify, and give you some advice. I do offer personal readings. That information is in the description box below. Let's begin. A lot of you guys have money and stability coming towards you, okay? I feel like a lot of you guys could be taking some type of risk when it comes to your money and stability. You won't regret it, okay? I feel like it's now or never or something like that. I feel like it's time for you to take charge of your destiny, okay? It's time for you to tell. It's like a lot of you guys have been, this is a side note. A lot of you guys could have been just allowing the universe to, like, tell you what you want to do and whatever. And it's like, you know, you have a choice too. You have a say. And you kind of just been allowing your life to ramble. And I feel like, you know, you're going to do something about it now. You're going to make some type of drastic risk here, okay? I feel like you should definitely do it, even if it means that you have to, like, downsize for a while. It's fine. You should definitely take this risk, okay? All right, the first card you have is the 9 of Acorns, power and perseverance with security in reverse, okay? Woo! So I feel like a lot of you guys need to have your guard up right now, okay? You need to be you need to show perseverance. I feel like a lot of you guys, it's like you weren't taking something seriously with security in reverse, and because you weren't taking something seriously, it's now being shaketh, and now it's like now you want to take care of something, now you want to show up for something, but it's like something has been infiltrated, you know, and I feel like you allowed something to be infiltrated because you weren't caring about it, like you just didn't care, you weren't like showing up for it, you weren't trying to protect it, you know, you weren't, this is kind of like, for example, right, you buying a new car and then you don't take care of it, and now it's like falling apart, and now you know you're having issues, this is happening, and it's like now you're like, okay, now I have to put into work. It's like, why weren't you taking care of it this whole time? Like, I feel like something is just not, it's like, it's not about fixing it, it's about leaving, it's been infiltrated. Like, you gotta get out. You should have been watching your back. You got too comfortable, whatever. What is security and 9 of Acorns? Now, there is, on these flowers, there's like a clock. So I feel like this was fated and destined to happen, okay? I feel like this was supposed to happen. This was supposed to show you that you need to make sure that you're taking care of everything and not getting comfortable. Some of you guys could have been distracted. You got the 10 of Swords in reverse, the World, the Queen of Wands in reverse, and the Fool in reverse, with the 6 of Swords in reverse, Ace of Cups in reverse, 2 of Wands in reverse, and the 5 of Swords in reverse, okay? Yeah, I do feel like, you know, something here has to end, and that's just what it is, okay? I do feel with the 10 of Swords in reverse, there's no betrayal here because it was you. Like, it's not like somebody did this to you. It's not like somebody canoodled you. No, you did this to yourself because you weren't paying attention to your car, whatever, okay? The Queen of Wands in reverse and the Fool in reverse. You were not trying to take a risk. You were not trying to buy a new car. You were not trying to take it to the mechanic. You were not trying to, you know, maybe all the mechanics around you were not whatever. You didn't want to take the risk to like take it to the next city, whatever. You were just sitting there and getting mad and grudgy, okay? You're like, whatever, I'm not going to fix it. Okay, then it gets worse. Okay, then it got worse. Now you're going to be stuck. Okay, Ace of Cups in reverse, 2 of Wands in reverse. And you're like not changing your direction. You're like, no, it's like you're trying to fix it. It's not going to work. You need to buy a new car. That's just what it is. The more money you put into this shit, you're going to end up betraying her. You're going to end up, no. The 5 of Swords in reverse, the Knight of Cups. This is not about being petty. This is not about being right. This is not about winning at all costs. This is not about that. This is about you knowing that I need a new car. This is about you changing your tone here, because you mad at who? Yourself? You need to change your tone and be a little sweeter, okay? This is what it feels. If it's reverse the message, because it's like some of you guys are becoming mean and angry and holding a grudge, and the universe is looking at you like, what are you doing? Like, you did this to yourself. Instead, you should you know, change your attitude here. start bringing out that Capricorn charm, because you need a new car. Like it's like it's like your priorities are still not where they're supposed to be. What is the Ten of Swords in reverse? You have the Judgment in reverse. Okay, yeah, I feel like the universe is kind of looking at you like the universe is judging you, because there was no betrayal here, and you're acting like, oh my gosh, someone did this to me. No one did this to you. You did it to yourself. And I feel like people around you are judging you too, because what are you crying about? What are you crying? No one did this to you. You did it to yourself. Six of Wands. You could still be successful. Buy a new damn car, but you don't want to. Well, then goodbye. What's the world? You have the Death card in reverse. Yeah, if you don't end the car's gonna end you. Like I said, you're gonna spill all your money until you have nothing to fix the damn car. You're gonna spend $1,500 to fix the car, and then something else is gonna freaking break, and then you're gonna keep putting money into the freaking car, and it's gonna whatever. You need to end it. If it's not about a car, make it fit. It could be about love, whatever. Ace of Cups is in reverse. If you go back to anything that does not show you love, you're gonna be stuck. What's the Queen of Wands in reverse? You have the Tower. Yeah, because unexpectedly you're gonna be stuck. It's gonna get worse before it gets better. You're gonna fix it, and then out of nowhere it's gonna break. You're gonna fix it, and then out of nowhere it's gonna break. And that's why you mad. That's why you mad, because it keeps breaking, because you're not supposed to be fixing it. Some bridges are meant to stay broken. Some bridges are not meant to be remended, guys. The Two of Swords, and that's the problem. You in this, I don't know what I'm doing. You not making a decision is making a decision. If you're not making a decision, that means you're deciding to stay stuck, which means the universe has the automatic right to push you out, because the universe responds when you do stuckness energy. The universe responds, get the fuck out. When you decide, I'm going to put my holes in here and I'm not going to move no matter what, the universe says, okay, that's the signal for us to push them the fuck out. What is the Fool in reverse? You have the Page of Pentacles. You're going to have to start new, start fresh. Start, like I said, downsize. Work your way up. It's okay. But if you keep sticking here thinking you know everything and whatever, you're making it worse for yourself. You have the Temperance in reverse, and you're not healing. You're causing a mess in other areas of your life. This is causing a wind pool in other areas, just because you wouldn't buy a new one. And maybe it goes back to the fact, why did you even buy this car? Maybe that's really the problem. You don't want to face it. Some of y'all bought this car just to be a show off. Some of y'all bought this car just because you wanted to prove a point. And now it's breaking, and now you don't want to get a new car because, damn, what I look like going from this to that? Well, you should have thought about that. That's the real problem here. And you cannot fix this until you start fresh new. Until you check your ego and stop doing that. And start new. Start fresh. This new car that you're going to buy it because you buy it under your means. Some of y'all bought a car you didn't even like just to show off to somebody. Or just to prove a point. And that's the real problem here. If it's not about a car, make the message fit. Over here, you have the Ten of Shells. It says blessings, well-being, new beginnings in reverse. Your blessings are being halted. Your happiness is being halted here, okay? I'm hearing spiritual hygiene. Who do you have around you? I feel like your spiritual hygiene is affecting your blessings. The people that you have around you, the people that you are deciding to pour into, the people that you are pouring into, if they're not pouring back to you, they're blocking your blessings. That's it. Simple. Spiritual hygiene. The people that you have around you is not good. If it's not the people, if you're by yourself, what are you doing to yourself? What are you feeding yourself? Who are you watching? What are you watching? What are you eating? What are you putting into your body? If it's reverse the messages, guys. What is the Ten of Shells and new beginnings in reverse? This could be about family. You have the Death card, Scorpio energy here, the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, the Page of Wands, and the Hierophant in reverse. With the Five of Swords, the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, the Nine of Wands in reverse, and the Ace of Cups. Okay, Taurus energy here, Scorpio energy here, Aries, Leo, Sag. Okay, I do feel like you need to end something here and start something new. Okay, and I feel like once you end something completely for good and start something new, your happiness and your blessings will come. But you're not doing that. You keep repeating the same lessons. You keep doing the same thing. I feel like you're offering offers, or you're paying attention to people who are not paying attention to you, who don't like you, who reject you, who are not nice to you, who are not going to give you shit. Okay, you're still focused on that, and that's why your blessings and your happiness are not coming. Because your happiness and your blessings are not going to be anyone that rejects you. Your blessings and your happiness are not going to be anything that mistreats you, that does not offer you what you deserve. And that's what you're deciding to stick on. So that's what's going to come more of. You have the Five of Swords, the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, and the Nine of Wands in reverse. A lot of you guys are real open to being dependent on people who are petty and revengeful. Like, you don't care about who it is. You just want to be attached to somebody. Oh my gosh. What is a Page of Wands? You have the Hermit in reverse. You're not holding yourself accountable for the fact that you're supposed to be starting something new and you're not. What's the Death card? You have the Justice card. You have good karma, good justice when you finally end something and throw it out in the garbage. What is the Hierophant in reverse? You have the King of Swords and the Eight of Pentacles. I feel like whatever you are repeating, whatever you're stuck on, is going to go do amazingly great. Could be an Aquarius, could be a Gemini. All the energy that you... Let me tell you something. Let me tell you how dumb you looking right now. Yeah, because you're looking dumb. Okay? Whatever situation that you are still stuck on, that is rejecting you, that is not giving you an offer, and you keep repeating the same mistakes over and over again by staying with that situation is about to go start something new when it comes to work, or that situation is putting work into something, which is why it's not offering you shit, because it already got another partner, it already got a replacement. You understand? And you need to be honest with yourself about that. Honest with yourself. You know what? This is not working. It's making me repeat shit that I already went through. And on top of that, this situation is not budging. Exactly. Like the Page of Swords. Like, you need to, like, do some research. Read the room, Capricorn. Like, what is the Ace of Pentacles in reverse? You have the Eight of Wands in reverse. You're causing delays for yourself. Like, what are you doing? You're looking crazy, bro. You have the King of Cups in reverse. You're looking like somebody who cannot handle emotions. You're looking like somebody who is emotionally unstable. You're making decisions based off of a temporary emotion. You can't even handle your own emotions. This situation is turning you inside out. And until you end something completely, you're going to keep being turned inside out. The Knight of Pentacles is because you want to depend on shit. So if you're going to depend on shit, whatever you depend on, however it's treating you, it's the energy that you're going to call in. So if you're depending on a situation that is causing delays, if you're depending on a situation that is rejecting you, if you're depending on a situation that is not offering you something, that is what's going to come more towards you. People that are going to cause delays, energies that are not going to offer you anything, and people that are going to keep freaking rejecting you. Because you need to, at some point, you need to care about yourself. The last card you have is the Empress. Beauty and abundance with flow. All right. So I feel like over here, I think a lot of you guys, this is two different Capricorns from here to here. Okay. Over here, a lot of you guys do the work. Okay. A lot of you guys are not repeating no damn lesson. A lot of you guys know your worth. You know what you deserve. Okay. You are very beautiful. You're very handsome. Okay. You are very abundant when it comes to money and stability because you do the work. You don't repeat lessons like some of these Capricorns. You end things when you're supposed to end them. You're not petty. You're not revengeful. You're very compassionate. You care about other people. You put yourself in other people's shoes. You want people to grow and expand, okay? And because of that, I feel like the universe is going to change the flow of something. The universe has seen how compassionate and loving you have been to others and to yourself. A lot of you guys sacrifice. You're very you sacrifice, but not in a way where it's like you know the sacrifices to make, you know the sacrifices not to make. You make good sacrifices for the people, okay, is what I want to say. You put yourself in situations like you know how in the movies like that, you are a hero a lot in your life, okay? And a lot of people look at you as a hero because you care about others, you know, and you show up for others, and you treat others the way you want to be treated, you know. And I feel like there's a lot of good karma, good justice coming to you because you do that. Others of you, I'm not talking to you if you don't hold yourself accountable. I'm not talking to you if you do a lot of stuff and you act like you don't do shit. I'm not talking to you if you abuse spiritual power. I'm not talking to you if you break the rules. I'm not talking to you if you keep repeating your past lessons. I'm not talking to you. That's not who I'm talking about. You had your time over here. Stay the fuck over here. These are for the Capricorns that have good karma, good justice coming to them because they do other people right. Y'all, the other half of y'all should just stop watching right now because this is not about you. What is the Empress and flow? Some of you guys could be getting like a new makeup set or a new set of something. Like it's like I don't know. I see you unwrapping something. You could be getting a gift. You have the Two of Wands, the Eight of Swords in reverse, the Judgment, the High Priestess in reverse, and the Lovers in reverse. Okay, Gemini, Pisces energy here. The Five of Cups, the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, the Nine of Wands in reverse, and the Ace of Cups. Okay. So I do feel like a lot of you guys have decided to unfree yourself here and look in another direction, okay? I do feel like with the Judgment here, the universe is definitely helping you to do this here with the Empress, okay? This is why all the work, all the healing, you being a good, upstanding citizen matters, because when shit hits the fan, because a lot of things happen that are out of our control, that's when the universe comes in and helps you or allows you to sink, right? Depending on who you are, okay? But for you, Capricorn, the ones that are over here that are doing the work, because you've done the work, the universe is going to save you, okay? You have the Lovers in reverse and the High Priestess in reverse. I do feel like whatever is happening, these people are not listening to their intuition. They are not making choices that are based off of their soul path. So they're not even on their soul path, which means they're not listening to their intuition. They're walking around blind, and it's just, you know, whatever. Like I feel like, you know, it is what it is, you know, and you being the Empress, Capricorn, like you have to understand that a lot of people don't want the Empress around because it shows them that they're in lack. It shows them they're not doing the work. It shows where they're lacking at, okay? The Five of Cups, they are going to regret doing this here because with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, I feel like they're not realizing how much they need you. You know, with the Nine of Wands in reverse, I feel like you're very calm. This is what I'm getting. Very open, very chill, you know. This is kind of giving like for example, this could be like where you live, right? Like your apartment, and you've been living there for mad long, right? And then out of nowhere, your neighbors or your landlord starts doing stupid dumb shit, right? And mind you, this whole time you were the quietest the quietest tenant they ever had. You paid your rent on time. You didn't have any visitors. You didn't have any parties. You were quiet. You were 95% of the time you were quiet. Obviously because you live in a crib, but you were the quietest tenant they've ever had. Then they do some bullshit, right? And you're like, all right, then I'm gonna look in another direction. You look in another direction, you're gonna find a new place to live, and the person they're gonna stay there, and the person that's gonna replace you is gonna be a party person, someone that's loud 24/7, someone that got people over all the time, always someone coming in and out, just not paying their bills on time. They're always late. They always need an extension. They're going to regret it because the Empress treats others the way that the Empress is. You made sure that it was that they were comfortable. And now they're going to realize when you start something new, how balanced they had it, how good they had it when you were there. Let's clarify. And that's justice. And I feel like wherever you're going is better and it's bigger and it's peaceful. And some of you guys maybe you're leaving because you don't want neighbors. And wherever you're going, ain't going to be no neighbors. Maybe you're going from an apartment to a house. And they're still going to be stuck there in the apartment looking stupid and dumb. Like, these people, like, I feel they're purposely doing stuff. Anyways, let's clarify. What is the Two of Wands here? You have the Eight of Wands in reverse. I feel like you were delaying this. You were. But it wasn't because out of malice or anything. I feel like you were just like the Queen of Swords in reverse. You're like, I can't, it doesn't make sense, you know, like, I don't know. It's like you were trying to be understanding, you know, you were trying to be understanding. The Empress is very understanding, is very unconditional. So I feel like I feel like it was an option. It was never a problem. Like you could have left, but you delayed it because you were like, you know what? I'm just gonna stick it out for a little bit. Blah 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 blah. They probably need it. Da 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 da. Whatever, right? What's the Eight of Swords here? You're like, I'm just gonna go with the flow, right? Maybe things change. You're like, okay, I'll delay it. I'll delay it. What's the Eight of Swords in reverse? The Five of Cups in reverse. Yeah, you were supposed to delay it. You were, because I feel like maybe you did want to leave, and then you were like, you know what? Nah, I'm not gonna leave yet. You were supposed to do that, okay? You were supposed to do that because that did show these people that you cared, you know. They actually saw your worth, and then they, you know, things change. You know, when things happen in people's lives, then they started to get miserable. Then they started to whatever, and now they're doing shit, but they're taking it another level, another notch because they're so fucking miserable. Okay, but I feel like don't regret delaying something because you had to. But I feel like you're just going with the flow, right? That's what the Empress does. You go with the flow. If the flow starts, if the current starts going great, fine. Now the flow is a freaking tsunami. Okay, well, then you gotta go, right? What's the Judgment? You have the Star. Yep. I feel like you're gonna get your wish. Like I said, you're going from an apartment to a house or whatever this is. It's gonna be a huge upgrade. Okay, and I also feel like the people around these people are going to be judged, right? Like, if this is your neighbors, their landlord is judging them. Like, what the fuck was your problem? That was the best person that you could have had. Don't you remember the person that was there before Capricorn? Don't you remember how they were always cooking some stinky shit? How they had your house smelling like shit because they were always cooking some crazy shit? And now Capricorn comes in so fucking quiet and y'all got a problem? And now this next person's going to come in and be a fucking DJ and you're going to be fucking music every day. You won't be able to sleep? Like, it's just dumb. Like, I feel like people are gonna be talking to these people like, what the fuck is your problem? What is your problem, really? Like, y'all just made it worse for yourself. Damn, misery loves company. Like, these people are gonna get checked by people around them. Like, you're bugging. Like, I wish I had Capricorn as my neighbor. Shit. Like these people could be, even their friends are coming at them like, yo, what? My neighbor won't shut the fuck up. My neighbor has parties every Saturday. It's a fucking party. I wish I had Capricorn as my neighbor. Shit, I'll be able to get some sleep. You're lucky you have Capricorn as your neighbor. Stupid. What's the Lovers in reverse and the High Priestess in reverse? Look at them, all mad and shit. Yeah, get mad. Get mad because you stupid. The fuck? And maybe if you healed and stop trying to be petty, they wouldn't be so mad. The fuck? Maybe if you worried about your own shit in your own life. The Lovers in reverse is in the High Priestess in reverse is clarified by the Strength card in reverse, the Six of Wands, and the Nine of Cups in reverse. Could be a Leo. Yeah, literally overdoing it. They're going to be so salty. So salty. Because with the Six of Wands, this was a win-win situation. It was a win-win for you and a win-win for them. That's what it was supposed to be. Because like I said, the person that was here before you was shitty. And maybe where you were at was shitty. It was supposed to be a win-win situation. But because they want to force the shit, because they don't want to be salty and shit, now it's gonna be a win-win for you and a lose-lose for them. And that's karma for your ass. For them. Yeah, be mad. They're gonna be so mad, Capricorn. They're gonna be so freaking angry because think about it. When you trying to do something to somebody and you got other people telling you bugging, are you crazy? Of course they're gonna be mad. Their ego is going to be rattled. On top of that, they got people telling them that they're bugging for whatever they're doing to you. And on top of that, they're not okay in life. They're not what they're supposed to be. They're not in the job they're supposed to be. They're not with the lover they're supposed to be. They're not with the family they're supposed to be. They don't listen to their intuition. They're getting manipulated. They're in the dark. Like, damn. It's just piling on for these folks. Whatever. It doesn't matter because you're not stressing. You're like, I'm the fucking Empress. The fuck? I always get what I deserve. And that's the thing. Like, people try to act like they know you. Like, you don't know me, bro. I just moved here. You don't know me. It doesn't have to be about a living situation, but that's just how I'm explaining it. It's like, I just moved here. You did not know me before I moved here. You didn't know where I was before this. Like someone's so, like, people are so dumb that they think that they know you, and they don't know you from a fucking hole in the wall. It's crazy, man. Let's get some advice. What security in reverse is the 9 of acorns? You have Illumini Coli, root number 38. Yeah, so I feel like, you know, bottom of the deck is descendant, invitation. I feel like a lot of you guys, your money and stability is going to be doing good if you are closing out chapters and you are ending things, okay? If, like I said, this is about the car situation. Just buy a new car. The new car is going to be better because you're going to buy it with freaking, you're not going to be able to buy this car the same way you had before because you don't have the same things that you had. You don't have the same resources now. You don't have it. And that's on purpose, because if you did have it, you would do the same shit again. So, live within your means, buy things that are you, not fake shit. Don't be a fraud. Don't be a phony. You need to focus on your root. You need to focus on who you are. Focus on the things that you want. Because if you're not focusing on who you are, you're going to attract everything that you're not. Even though it might look good, it's not who you are, because you're not working on who you are. You need to start from the root, from the beginning. Go back to your childhood for some of y'all. Okay? Others of you with descendant and invitation, I feel like the universe is trying to invite you to descend. Because some of y'all are too up high here and you don't know how to handle it. Some of you guys got to security upright. You got to a whole bunch of power and you misused it, or you didn't know how to handle it. So now the universe is going to bring you back the fuck down. And they are giving you an invitation, which means you're not being forced. But you will be forced if you don't take the damn invitation. It's an invitation that you have to say yes to. But you have to do it willingly. Because the universe always gives us an opportunity to willingly do things. Because they know that when they force us, it's going to be crazy. Some of y'all have not been forced yet. Don't force the universe to get you don't force the universe to get you to get a new car. Don't allow a situation for you where you get stuck in the middle of the fucking highway. You understand? You buy the car before this shit happens. Or whatever this is. Okay? And it's like the universe, the universe is very forgiving. Very forgiving, but it's going to cost you. It always does. The universe is equal give and take. What is the 10 of shells and new beginnings in reverse? You have Libra, balance number 7. This could be a Libra. It doesn't have to be, though. Okay, I feel like karma is here. Karma is here. And a lot of you guys have negative karma because you're not learning your lesson. You have created a lot of negative karma because you're not learning your lesson. So the negative karma is your blessings are not going to happen. Some of you guys, like I said, if you keep going through negative karma, you're not learning your lessons. You're doing things the wrong way, and you know that. We know when we're doing things the wrong way. We know when we're hitting fucking roadblocks because it's a fucking roadblock. You're not supposed to keep going and going and going. You're supposed to turn around and go another direction. So until you end something completely, you're going to keep going through karma. And it is your good karma, your good justice for you to start something new. But until you end something, you're going to be getting negative karma. You have retrograde review, number 15. I feel like the universe is now it's your turn. The universe is reviewing your life. They're coming into your life and they're saying, okay, let's see what lessons Capricorn has learned. None! Capricorn by now is supposed to be on level 10. Capricorn is still on level 5? Oh, no. Okay, so we got to give karma. We got to make Capricorn wake up. How? Karma. We got to let Capricorn know that they're behind. How? Karma. Fucking karma. That's how the universe works, guys. If you want to stop getting negative karma, start doing the right thing. What is Flo and the Empress? Some of y'all are just ridiculous, bro. For realsies. You have retrograde review number 15. Others of you, my beautiful Capricorns, others of you The universe is coming and checking, and they're like, okay, Capricorn, let's see. You're supposed to be on level 10 right now. Let's see where you are. Wow, you're on level 25? Espérate. Oh my gosh. Capricorn has done the homework. They've done the extra credit and the bonus. Damn. All right. It's time for an upgrade. It's time for an upgrade. Let's see what's happening. Where does Capricorn need an upgrade? Okay, we look like it looks like Capricorn is being done wrong in their living situation. We about to bless them. Let's start working on this for Capricorn. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. For those of you Capricorns that are still, look at how easy. Those of you guys that are doing the work, you're about to be blessed. Sugar plum, blessed. Okay. Blessed. The universe came and reviewed and they saw, Scorpio, investigate. You are doing exactly what you're supposed to be doing. You are investigating things and you're letting shit go. You're investigating things and you're letting shit go. That's what we're supposed to do. Hey, do you like this? No. Move on. Hey, do you like this? No. Move on. You know, I also feel like with Scorpio investigate, you are trying to investigate why these people are doing this, and I feel like you're doing it the right way. You're not trying to be petty. You're not trying to be malicious. You are trying to investigate and see why they're so freaking miserable, right? But you're not trying to do it in a way where it's malicious or petty or to get back at them or revenge at all. At all. You're doing it because solar calm, clarify. You want to clarify. You want to make sure that they're doing it on purpose so that when you fucking leave, you don't feel bad, right? Because the first time you took it back. But this time, you ain't going to take it back. So you want to make sure that, okay, are they really doing this on purpose? So that when I decide to leave, I make sure that I'm leaving for real? And like I said, when you leave, your replacement is going to be shitty. The worst they've ever had. 10th house authority is here. It's going to be another Capricorn. Yeah, I feel like a lot of you guys follow the rules. You do things the right way. And it's tough doing things the right way. But that's the way we're supposed to do it. And because you follow the rules, you do things the right way, the tough way, whatever. A lot of you guys have gotten into a point of life where you're an authority figure. And that's a problem to them as well. Because like I said, they're not on their path. So you are living a life where they want to live. They want to be an authority. They want to be a boss. How the fuck you gonna be a boss when you're not even taking care of your own life? A boss, a real leader, a real authoritative figure does not purposely mess things up for other people. A good boss, a good leader wants other people to expand, to grow, instead of seeing them fail. A good boss, a good leader nurtures people, does things in a way that is beneficial for them, puts themselves in their shoes. That's what a good boss, a good leader, a good authoritative figure does. They won't ever in this lifetime have that. Because they have chosen a path and a course that's not for them. So they're always going to be reaching for something that's not there. Because you're supposed to be going towards, I don't know, New York. And you're going towards California. Literally going that way. And these people think that California is the way, and it's not. Solar flares activate and 6th house sustainability, number 44. And it's crazy, Capricorn, because, you know, these people that are doing this to you or whatever, like, it's like they know who you are. They know that you're smart with this Virgo energy. They know that your chakras are balanced. They know that you're a healer. They know that you're spiritual. They know that you mean well. They know that. And it's crazy. It's just crazy. And absurd and dumb. But it doesn't really matter. I don't really feel like you give a fuck that much. Because you're like, it doesn't matter. Where I'm going is going to be better than here. And now you know that your replacement is going to literally kill them. With no sleep. And that's karma for their ass. All that I have for you. I hope this helped. Have a good day or a good night whenever you watch this. And stay positive.